Hey everybody, Mike from Wrestling Then and Now. Thanks so much for checking out the YouTube channel. Make sure you click subscribe. I have a ton of stuff coming up. Now I wanted to put this clip in, all my Reno Riggins clips, because since we recorded, my good friend Reno Riggins has just informed me that he now has an exclusive action figure. You can order it now. You can pre-order it now. If anyone deserves an action figure, it's Reno Riggins. What a great guy. What a hard worker. What a great worker. So please support our friend Reno Riggins. You can go to Sham the Man 73. That's SHAM the Man 73 at gmail.com for all the information. Again, it's Sham the Man 73 at gmail.com for this pre-order. It's until February 11th to pre-order your Reno Riggins action figure. Reach out, support one of the good guys in wrestling. What was it like working with Mabel?
Mabel. I knew Mabel from Memphis, and I never had a bad experience working with Mabel. He was always, because I think by the time that him and Mo kind of got on the scene, I was already established with WWF. So they would always, well, Reno, what do you want to do? And that doesn't sound like a whole lot for those of people that are listening that may not have been involved in the wrestling, but that right there is they're trusting me with their performance. And to me, I looked at that as a badge of honor, and I didn't want to let those guys down. And so I would always try to, think of something kind of creative. I kind of felt like at that point I was more experienced than they were, and they were entrusting me to, try to help lead them down the path, and I felt like I had a pretty good match with Mabel on TV, although, he's, 6'7", 8", and here I am, 5 foot nothing, but at least have an entertaining match. That maybe not necessarily have to be competitive, but something that's entertaining. And and he was so easy to deal with. I remember once we were on a flight and he was all boo-boo face, and he was a little down, and I looked over and I said, Mabel, I said, what's going on? He said, well, I just called home and got my pay-per-view check. And he said, well, what are you down about? Because I didn't get a pay-per-view check. I said, what are you down about? He goes, it was only for this amount. And my knees just buckled. And I said, Mabel, I said, when you was working in Memphis, you're basically working for about $50 to $100 a night. I said, it's not a bad day, is it? And he looked over and smiled with that grill, and he goes, you're right, brother. It's a good day. I said, well, good deal then. Good deal. So, I was, but I just thought that was kind of funny, that, here we are, and we can easily get caught up in all that, and that's part of it too. You got to keep your eye on the dollars, and, that best you can. And it's business, but basically really, I would say that I would probably have done this whole entire thing for free, just making a little bit of money and getting to travel and see the world with some of the perks. It was a lot of fun.
Anyone